All right, shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites coming out here week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of y'all beloved America, known as Babylon in the scriptures, okay? And to let the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans know that they are the true children of Israel according to the Lord. And that the Lord, whose name is Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly, all right, through lack of study, through lack of digging of words, and looking up their history, called Jesus and God, okay? We'll give all praises unto Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, double honors unto our apostles, a great millstone that rule well amongst the elect. Blessings and salutations to you sincere brothers out there that's kicking the prophecies, okay? What I want to get into, man, is going into you how you niggas out there in Israel, niggas in Israel, all right, that you have the word of the Lord. You have an opportunity to expound on the knowledge and the prophecies of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, and you're not doing it. You have a chance to judge a right amongst Israel, and you're not doing it. Okay? So with that, we're gonna get into it.
Micah chapter 3 verse 1. And I said, "Here I pray you, O heads of Jacob."
O heads of Jacob. Okay, that's the elders. All right, not our elders as in men that's above or men that have rank. Okay, the elders. Go ahead.
And ye princes of the house of Israel.
Princes of the house of Israel, those who have some type of authority, all right, in the scriptures, all right, men that are supposed to be able men. Go ahead.
Is it not for you to know judgment?
Is it not for you to know judgment? Okay, what judgment? The judgment of America, the judgment of the 2/3 of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans for us going off of the law. All right, the judgment of these heathens. And especially the judgment of these so-called white people, man. These Edomites. All right, we're supposed to know the judgments of the Lord. Go ahead.
I was about to say, and not only know the judgments, but respect the judgments, man.
Yeah,
and by respect the judgments, I mean, if the Lord say He gonna take 2/3 out, you gotta respect that, man. You can't change it. All right, you got people who got a problem with the judgment of the Most High, man.
Yeah.
Like people always say, only God can judge me. You're wrong. A man can judge you, all right? And then on top of that, I will take it up to really the prophets, man, all right? The righteous man can judge you, all right? But ultimately, the Most High has the final say-so, all right? We could be out here, somebody's out here being a demon, we could be like, man, the way you acting, man, you gonna die, man, all right?
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? But the Lord could have it to where, maybe something that happened to a member in their family or even them, and something that happened to where, you know what I'm saying, the Lord will allow them to get salvation or something, man. All right? Or not even die, but, you know, die the other way, be translated, all right? You know, as far as judgment, a man judging you, he's reproving you, all right? Trying to put you on the right path, man. All right? It says open rebuke is better than hidden love, man. Therefore, we are out here to judge you, let you know that you're not doing right, all right? Because you're not doing what we doing, all right? We can tell your ass to not eat pork, all right, or not worship Thanksgiving, all right? Because a lot of brothers, you know what I'm saying, it's okay if somebody invite you, you know what I'm saying, want to give you something to eat. It's up to you, man. The scriptures, you know what I'm saying, tell you that. Say, just don't ask about this and ask about that, man. Because the Most High know who you really worshiping. And y'all niggas worship these holidays. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between worship and I would say participating or you know what I'm saying? But you have to respect the judgment, man.
Get that Matthew 6 real quick. I believe it's like 6 and 1. Yeah, because you know, that's beautiful that the brother said that, man. The Lord set up certain men to push these judgments out. Okay, to judge the people, and the reason why us as men of the Lord can judge certain men on what they're doing is because we're not doing it, man. All right, we're not out here celebrating these holidays. We're not out here committing adultery, so we have all right to be Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai to judge you and let you know that you're doing wrong, man. I believe that's it.
Matthew 7 and 1. Judge not that ye be not judged.
Yeah, judge not that you be not judged, man. So you have to be on point. Us as men of the Lord, we have to be on point. Keep these ordinances, laws, statutes, and commandments by ourselves, all right? Because the Most High sees everything, all right? And especially amongst Israel, man, you have to be doing right either way. You can't do right out here, come out here and preach the word and judge people, or go home and doing the same thing you was judging people on, man. That's being a hypocrite. You're being phony.
And the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing in Job, that fire is going to come to the house of the hypocrite, man.
Yeah, okay.
All right. It says, for with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged.
Yeah, for what judgment ye judge, we can tell you, man, you're wicked for committing adultery. We can tell you're wicked. We can tell Balupus, man, you're wicked for playing with the prophecies, man.
Yeah.
Because we're serious about these prophecies. You're joking about it, so we can judge you, man. Amongst different things that's going on amongst Israel that's going off according to scriptures, man. We can judge you on that. So that only God can judge me, spirit, man. That's an effeminate spirit, man. You just don't want to be corrected.
And with what measure ye meet, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but considerest not the beam that is in thy own eye?
So that goes with being on point, man. You have to check yourself at the door, and before you put judgment on anybody. Even if they are wicked, you got to check yourself at the door, man. Especially amongst the brotherhood, if you see a brother doing something that he might have, because we slip up in this truth from time to time, man. You'll see something and you be like, well, damn, I could say something, but I have that same problem too. You know what I'm saying? So you have to correct yourself first, man. So, that's the spirit of Babylon, man. You don't care.
Or how wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote out of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thy own eye?
Go back to,
I just want to finish this because this is like a key word that you had said. It says, thou hypocrite.
Thou hypocrite. You have to correct yourself. What is that? I believe in Timothy's. No, I escaped.
First cast out the beam out of thy own eye,
which is correcting yourself, checking yourself, go through the scriptures. Okay, I'm doing this wrong. You can still say something, but you can't make it seem like this man is doing so wrong when you're doing it. You have to check yourself.
And what proves that is when any of us first came into this thing, what was the main thing we did? We studied and we took notes. You read and you cut yourself. After you cut yourself and you got to a level, then you could go out on the highways, man. You like killing two birds with one stone. You cutting yourself and getting your right at the same time you learning knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the grace of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. You know what I'm saying? And now to think about it, that's like, it's beautiful. You have to correct yourself before you can't. Like if I just woke up today and I came out today, that wouldn't work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't know me. Y'all don't know what else I'm doing. I ain't proved myself, because you have to. You got to prove yourself. All right. Study to show thyself approved, man, which means accepted. All right, you go in that definition. I think it's dokimos, man. Greek word dokimos, which means accepted, man. So all of us brothers had to accept each other in order to have a camp. You know what I'm saying? And anybody else that would want to come into the fold, we got to test them out, man. All right. It ain't no just wake up, I know I'm an Israelite, and go out there and teach. No, man, you gotta get yourself right. You gotta clean yourself up. Like a lot of people that be at them AA meetings and all of that, the instructor, all right, most of them instructors most likely been through what you're going through. That's why they can talk to you that way, man. Not in the sense of disrespect, but breaking you down to build you up. Like I know what you've been through because I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? So it's the same with us. When we out here talking to Jake, all right, we came from the world. We came from the world, so we can tell them what what we've been through, and we can relate to what they're going through to get them on the right path.
Yeah, exactly. We weren't in this world. We weren't born keeping the law, statutes, and commandments because our parents weren't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments.
Come on.
Yeah, that's beautiful. And also, like you said, that just came to mind. The fire shall come to the house of the hypocrites, because there's certain men that'll still be out here acting righteous, man, and being hypocrites at home. The Lord's gonna judge you niggas, man. All right, everything you do is gonna be taken in account with the Most High, man. Everything.
Let's start this one over. Matthew 7:5. Thou hypocrite, first cast out the beam out of thy own eye, and then shalt thou see clearly to cast out the mote out of thy brother's eye, man. So you see clearly. Now you can go on the highways, man. Now you can go to judging people. Now you can correct people, man. All right.
You know what? That's beautiful, because wickedness clouds your judgment, man. When you're not doing right, Satan is out here, man. If you know you're doing bad, you know you're doing wickedness, your judgment is going to be clouded, man. You're not going to see. You're not going to think scripture. You're going to think carnal.
Yep.
All right. And that definitely clouds your judgment. That's why a lot of these wicked niggas out here, these wicked camps amongst Israel, are coming against GMS, man. Because you're doing wickedness and you're showing it. So your judgment is off. That's why GMS are so-called rapists, are pedophiles and all this and that, which you claim us to be.
That's why y'all slander us.
Exactly. That's why you out there using slander, because your carnal spirit is overtaking your spirituality, man.
You're not being spiritual, man.
Being spiritual.
Me and the brother, we was talking about this last week or earlier this week, man. That's the main problem. That's the main problem to messing up. That's the main problem of, like the brother said, having clouded judgment, man. Because you're not being spiritual, all right? That's why when you pray, you gotta pray for discernment, man.
That's why women can't judge.
That's
man.
Exactly.
You know.
Man. They ain't got testicles too, man. They can't.
Yeah, exactly.
They can't be a witness, or they can't testify, man. All right. You know, all that plays a part. All of that plays a part into us having the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and the Lord dealing with men to get His word out there. Yeah, He can have a woman have a dream, and she can tell a prophet, and the prophet can speak about it. All right, it's happened. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, at the end of the day, who is the Lord dealing with, man? He's dealing with men. All right. Because men are not fickle. They are not fickle. They ain't changing every 2 seconds, man. If you do have a man like that, like the brother said, he has an effeminate spirit. And he's not a man. Alright? He's a bitch nigga. Not a nigga. This is Micah chapter 3, verse 2. I'm going to start back at the top, breeze through. Verse 1. It says, and I said, here I pray you, O heads of Jacob, and ye princes of the house of Israel.
Yeah, Salakia, heads of Jacob. If the Lord gives you a certain spot amongst Israel, if He gives you a head spot, all right, take advantage of it, man. Do what's right. If you have a rank like that, you know that you have men looking up to you now. So what do? You have to do what's right. You're supposed to push judgment. You're supposed to always be on these prophecies. All right, because that's just like with a man having his child. You have to set a good example. All right, because if you start fucking up, they're gonna start fucking up.
Yep.
If you do whatever, they're gonna feel like it's okay for them to do whatever.
Where the head go, the tail follow, man.
You know, so you have to be on point, man.
That's why a lot of you wannabes out there ain't fit to lead Israel, man.
Yeah.
You know, I always, say that somewhat. Far as niggas out there hating on Apostle Elder Tahar, man, because they want his spot, but you're not fit for it, man. All right, just like in the Cleveland Browns. I'll take the Cleveland Browns for example. They got like 2-3 quarterbacks that they switching and swapping out because they don't know, you know what I'm saying, who's the fit leader. All right, but once that person steps up to the plate and prove themselves, there you have it. You have your leader, man. All right.
Just like you, Nate, you have a prominent spot. You have a chance to do good amongst Israel, man. But you just your whole that's why your whole congregation is off, because you let them do whatever, man. You're getting lineups. Okay, yeah, brother. So it's okay to have lineups. Or it's okay to have dreads. Your whole congregation is off because of what you allow, man. And the Lord is gonna judge you, man. Be looking out for that judgment. Judgment coming to a theater near you, man. Seriously. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 2, second part of verse 1. Is it not for you to know judgment?
Yeah, is it not for you to know judgment? Is it not for you to know what's a right? Know that if somebody gets killed, that's judgment? Is it not for you to understand that? Go ahead.
Who hate the good and love the evil?
Who hate the good and love the evil, man. Because you got a lot of Israelites, man, that love this evil place, that love evil. All right. Like I said before, when you focusing on evil, it's going to cloud your judgment. If you're being wicked, it's going to cloud your judgment. So what? You're going to start thinking that the evil is good.
Yeah.
You're going to start thinking, you're going to try to find loopholes in the scriptures to make evil good.
Yeah.
All right?
Let's watch this. It says, who pluck off their skin from off them.
Who don't tell, you ain't telling people that their true identity, man. You're not telling them their true power. Like Nate, for a prime example, man. The name. You're not pushing the name like you should, man. You're not trusting in the name.
That's plucking that skin off, man. Because it goes into well, let me finish this part, then I'll speak if that's cool.
Yeah.
It says, and their flesh from off their bones. You know what I'm saying? That goes into the valley of the dry bones, man. Part of us getting that the sinews and the flesh and all of that back on the dry bones was the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, like the brother said, when you hating the good and loving the evil, you causing confusion, and you not telling them the true name. You plucking that off of them, man, because that's part of the flesh, and that's part of that, man. So by you teaching contrary to that, you're basically making them back dead. Yeah. All right, you putting them back to be dry bones. That's what it is, man. It says, who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skins from off them.
Oh, Salaki, that goes with the pastors in the churches as well, man.
Yep.
All right, now Nate, you're still a part of it, but these churches, man, y'all not teaching Jake that, okay, you are the true children of Israel, okay? The Lord is going to give you a kingdom. He's going to take this kingdom down by war, by pestilence. You're not telling people things, man. Because the prophecies is part of that helps you get closer to the Most High as well, man. These prophecies get to popping off. You're like, oh, okay. Well, damn, that's vital to know. That's damn near as vital to know as being an Israelite, man. So you gotta tell Jake who they is. If you don't tell him who they is, man, you just as guilty as these heathens. And we already know that they're getting destruction. Man.
Who also eat the flesh of my people and flay their skin from off them, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces as for the pot.
You breaking Israel, you making Israel vulnerable to destruction. All right, and you're supposed to feed the flock, plain and simple. Feed the flock. Now Jake is malnutrition, all right, of this truth, because our people are not teaching them right, man. You're not teaching them right, and it shows through your teachings. If you teaching, I can't get over that chip shit, man. That pisses me off. That's gonna cause Jake to be like, oh well, these GMS niggas, all right, they're not prominent, man. We probably ain't even really Israelites now. It only takes one mess up to throw Jake off, man. Because Jake is simple. You have to give Jake the correct nutrition. Give them their vitamins, all right? You gotta give them their fruits. You gotta give them the vegetables. You gotta give them a certain amount of meat, all right? You have to give them what's profitable, man.
You wanna know what prove that they simple? When they get sick, who they run to?
Exactly.
They run straight.
Run to Esau.
Yeah,
man.
doctor. You know, they want synthetic drugs opposed to just getting natural remedies, man. All right? Hey, man, a couple weeks back, I had the flu, man. I ain't taking no fucking Theraflu. I ain't taking no damn pills for the headache. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause when you got the flu, man, you got a headache, you get the chills, you got a partial fever, all right, you got a sore throat, your body ache, all of that, man. I drunk straight tea, all right? I drunk straight tea. And I ate better, man. I wasn't really eating meats and stuff like that, man. All right? And that's what you got to do. Like the things on the earth, you know what I'm saying? They're here to help us, man. Yeah, you know, like, listen.
Herb and seed, you know, all these different things. The Most High gave us these things, man.
Yep.
For these different ailments that we go through in this place.
Just like Esau, he's like, oh, weed is bad, it's a drug, and blah, blah, blah. Now he like, I got medicinal weed. All right? It was a video on World Star. A nigga been getting weed for decades from the government. All right? From the government. You seen that video?
I ain't catch that.
Man, he's been getting, man, well, I ain't gonna put it in post-production of this, but I could probably put a link to it, man. Him and another woman, they enter some program. I forget what year it was, but they've been getting medicinal weed from the government, man, for decades, man. They ship a big ass canister. I don't remember exactly how many joints it is, but it's enough for them to smoke 10 joints a day and have enough for 30 plus days, I believe. So it's at least 300 blunts in there. I mean, joints in there, man. All right, for medicinal uses. All right, that's because Esau know that marijuana it can help you. All right, but they sit here and make it seem bad. So then in the near future, like, oh, it just popped up. It can help you. Now we can sell it to the people, man. It's all to get money. All right, back in 3, Micah 3 and second half of 3, and they break their bones and chop them in pieces. As for the pot, and that's flesh within the cauldron.
Yeah, you're prepping Jake for destruction, man. You're not helping Jake out. You're supposed to be a crutch, all right? The elect is out here. The Most High is going to sell them, but you still have to play your part, man. You still have to come out and teach. You still have to come out and teach it right. You still have to push prophecy. You still have to know that judgment. Because if you don't know the judgment and you out here teaching, then you're going to lead Jake off, man. Jake not gonna know what the fuck is going on. Alright?
Then shall they cry unto the Lord, unto the Most High, but he will not hear them.
Why? Because they're malnutrition, man. They're not getting the proper eat, man. They're eating GMOs and Monsanto and all that shit, man. They're not eating true alkaline. They're not going the right route as far as eating because you're giving them the wrong. You're giving them the wrong shit, man. You're supposed to give Jake that. Give him judgments, man. Push the prophecy. It's not fucking hard. You have to do what's right.